What else? I got anything in here? No. So look how bent this is because it's so packed in here. I'm afraid to pull them out. Another Virgin cover, and this is by Tyler Kirkham. Couldn't tell you what issue it is. All I know is that it's Spider-Man. Put that aside. God, I can't even. I'm gonna pull out a bunch of them. As you can see, I already got another one of these. I already have one in the CGC case. This one might not make the 9.8 grade. And I got Lady Death, #1 from the Dragon Wars. Pretty cool. Chaos Comics. Here's one with another certificate of authenticity. Another Lady Death. And this one has a certificate of authenticity because it's Wizard half issue from Chaos Comics. It is authentic and has been distributed through a joint promotion by Wizard Press and Chaos Comics. Doesn't say if they're limited number or not. I'll pull out a whole bunch here. I don't think I'm going to go through this whole thing, guys. It's going to be too long of a video. I should have taken them out first and then spread them out. It's another Lady Death lingerie. I bought this in a bundle, I believe, and I don't even know if it's worth anything or not. Probably not. Here's another Lady Death. Issue 5. I think this is from the Crucifix story. I'm not sure. And then someone told me this is worth money. I have no idea. What If featuring Planet Hulk, #1. I haven't really looked up. I'm going to have to look it up. What is this? This looks old. Yep, it's old. This is old and beat up Hulk. This is so beat up, man. This is probably going to be like a 3. Grade of a 3. Look how dirty it is. Soiled and everything. I don't know if I can clean it. They shoot Hulks, don't they? The offbeat shocker of the century. When he sees the Hulk hurled to his death by a woman. Every male chauvinist pig in the world will tremble. What is this? Hang on to your hard hats, because the vengeful Valkyrie is back. Oh, she's acting just like the She-Hulk in the show. Oops, did I say that out loud? Oh well. I'm going to try to take all these out. Let me get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. You guys, I can put you on top of there and move this and this. And this. And maybe we can put some more there. I have a bunch of these. I really do. This one's actually damaged, you can see right there. World War Hulk, #1 variant edition. This is the, actually, I don't know which variant it is. I don't know if it's Ramita or Greg Pak. Probably Greg Pak. I'll put this over here. Here's an oldie. Marvel Comics #12 presents the Colossus. And then they got a picture of Hercules right there. That's a Man-Thing, I think. And there's Colossus, yeah. It says right there, Man-Thing, hello. Colossus versus the CIA. Yeah. Hilarious. It's going to be a really long episode unless I break it up into sections. Here we go. Spider-Man #1. And this is the original polybag plastic. It's still in a poly bag, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with that little label there, because that's not on this paper. I mean, this plastic. Is it? Can't even tell. I don't think it's in great condition, but I might just get it slab just to sell it, because I don't like selling raw books, to be honest. And then, what do we got here? Virgin, She-Hulk. Another #1. This one's by Mayhew, I believe. And then there's Wolverine's daughter. What the hell's her name? X something. I like the way the She-Hulk looks here. It's pretty cool. More that I need to... like I said, I need to get all of these. Here's the regular version, because that was the Virgin copy. This is a variant edition with the letters. Anytime it has letters of the comic book or whatever, that's the regular comic book. It's not a version. Virgin doesn't have any letters. What is this? X-Men #1. You got Colossus, Rogue, Gambit, Psylocke. Pretty cool. Let me just grab a big chunk out of it. Here's another Spider-Man #1, but it's got a green cover. It's also McFarlane. They made so many of these covers, it's ridiculous trying to collect them all. And this is the one that's not in the poly bag, as you can tell. And then this one is in the poly bag, because you can see the red label on the very top and there's little circles here. So I've never opened them because I don't want to open them. Eventually someone else is going to have to do that. Then Spider-Man 13, which is the Venom suit version of it with purple spiderwebs, kind of cool. Also McFarlane, I love it. This one is kind of beat up, so it's probably going to be a low grade. Well, not a low grade, but medium grade. And then we got World Record Breaking Comic, Spawn 309. This is kind of a cool cover. Consequence of Sin. And then what do we got here? Another Spawn 309, World Record Breaking Comic. Different cover. Pretty cool. And then Vampire Erotica. No idea even know where I got this from. It's all spine ticked to death, and I think I got it just because it was signed by the artist. Kirk Lindo. Right there. And then the Golden Apple. There we go. Spider-Woman #1, signed by Peach Momoko. It's a really cool cover. But you see what I mean by, like, Peach Momoko does a very cartoon-esque. She does very cartoony, but still cool. Another signed comic, Vampire Bikini thing. And I don't know who the signature that is. 696 out of 1500. So I still need to get that verified, because there's no certificate with that one. Ah, yes, this X-Men cover was pretty cool. I like all the X-Men comic books from the 90s, if you haven't noticed yet. There's a G.I. Joe Virgin cover of Storm Shadow. Pretty cool freaking cover by Tyler Kirkham. I wish I could get my artwork to be in that level, but I don't spend enough time drawing to get it that way. So, and then here's the other part of it with Snake Eyes. Very cool covers, man. And then this, one of my pride and joys, I like this one a lot. Incredible Hulk, and then it says She-Hulk there. $4.41, 150 cents variant. And it's basically copying the cover of Pulp Fiction, if you haven't seen that movie. And here's a timeless cover of She-Hulk by Ross. And then that's the Human Torch next to her there. Like I said, I need to get all of these. Oh man, this stack is really another Spawn comic there. I mean, take out enough comics and then they start flexing. Hold on. I'm leaning over too much. When they lean over too much, then you can actually bend them, and we don't want that happening, so I gotta rearrange it. Okay. If you guys know if any of these are worth anything, you know, let me know. I have no idea. Here's another 310. World record-breaking comic, and you see the Spawn is in purple. And that's Gunslinger, of course, with a green background. Kind of cool, right? And then, I think I have 3 of these. Yeah, another one. And another one. Yeah. And they all look the same. They don't look any different from each other, so I think just go. But I think it's cool because it's a purple Spawn. There's the third one, and here's another 310 with a different cover this time. I don't know why, but this Spawn reminds me of like Terminator instead of Spawn. And there's Hulk 393. I have another one of these. Green foil cover. Pretty good shape. Incredible Hulk number 400 with the blue letters. So I think this is the second printing of it. So that's Hulk, Leader, and I'm guessing that's Betty in the middle there. And then we got She-Hulk, Sensational She-Hulk number 50. It's a foil cover. I don't know if you can really tell that it's a foil cover. Need to get that one encased. Like I said, I plan to do that with all of them eventually. Here's the colored timeless She-Hulk one from Alex Ross. Then we have a Hulk timeless one from Alex Ross. Try to speed it up because this is a long video. Here's another one of those. Namor number 2. Very cool. And Namor number 1. Out of the depths and into the 90s. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The 90s. Is that Spider-Man again? So Spider-Man number 62. Tyler Kirkham. I showed you that red one earlier. Then I got 2 Spawn Bibles. I don't know if they're different or if they're exactly the same. They look exactly the same to me. And then Spawn number 311. You got Gunslinger, regular Spawn, and then I don't know what that is back there. You gotta understand, I only read a few Spawn comic books, not a lot. Spawn 310, white cover sketch. And then Spawn 310, the colored version of it. I'm pretty sure those are worth something. I don't know what, but something. Take out another stack. Oh, I'm gonna have to use 2 hands here because they're gonna get pinched. Ruin my comic tool. Don't want to ruin them more than what they already are. And then I was telling you about the spawn over there on the wall. It's red label. Here's the green one. Right. And I got another one, another green one. Marvel superheroes featuring Iron Man and Daredevil versus the Freak Ultimo and the Malevolent Mandarin. I thought this was a cool cover. You know me, I like covers. Venom and Aliens. This Ryan Brown cover, very cool. Then I have King Spawn still in the GameStop exclusive poly bag. And it looks like that corner is fucked. So I might get a 9.2 out of this. And then here we got a little bundle. Or I should say a big bundle. Cyberpunk. Let's go ahead and open that. Just taking off the tape. It's taking a minute. Nope. The Trauma Team set. Issue number 1. Issue number 2. Issue number 3. Kinda wish I had these signed. I think these are pretty cool. And then, since they're stuck to the tape, issue number 4. So, let me repack this. I don't want these to get messed up. Set it down there. Moving on, look, we're not even close to being finished. Oh, yeah. So this was DC versus Marvel Comics. Here's issue number 4. Issue number 3. Issue number 2. And issue number 1. I looked these up and it seems like issue number 1 is only worth anything. Look, Hulk there looks like Frankenstein. Okay, this stack of comics is getting too high. Have to arrange it, move it around. Another stack over here on this side. I need to move. Just moving comics aside, guys. Gotta make room. Put my Spider-Man comic book away. One thing I learned about the Spider-Man comic books, you buy enough Spider-Man comic books, you're going to get a key eventually. There's so many keys in the Spider-Man comics, it's not even funny. See what the next one is here. Oh. Midnight Massacre, Night Stalkers, number 10. Black cover, which is kind of cool. Very hard to keep it black is the question. So, that one definitely needs to be cleaned. Let me set this aside. And then look, here's that same one again. So I got extras. And more likely I'll sell the extras. Here's Tyler Kirkham again, look. Here's the sketch cover. That's a Spider-Man 62 or 63, I think. And this one has a yellow cover. So basically trying to copy the original Spider-Man way up there on top left. And then, what do I got here? Hulk number 5. I honestly don't think this is worth anything, but I have it in here. Hulk number 7 with the Avengers. Hulk versus Fin Fang Foom. Pretty cool. There's another old one from 1989. Submariner and the Hulk. Pretty beat up. The book, I mean. This was a favorite comic book growing up. This one right here. Teaming up the Amazing Spider-Man. Incredible Hulk. I like the way the Hulk looks here. And then Giant Size Annual Web of Spider-Man number 3. Like the cover, black suit. Everybody likes the black suit. Nightstand. Newsstand, I'm sorry. Nightstand, jeez. And then Submariner and the Incredible Hulk again. Issue number 12. Submariner and the Hulk. Again, Tales to Astonish. If you notice that you'll see some that are face up, and then the next one's face down, and face up. That's to keep the comic books from warping, from being bent one way, or curving, by having them all forced, you know, standing the same way. This She-Hulk number 24. Just looks like she's fighting a freaking Christmas tree at this point. Sensational She-Hulk number 2. Shows another version of her laying down and reading a comic book about the Hulk and Toadman. That's an actual issue there. I don't have that one, but I should get it. Sensational Hulk number 3. Sensational She-Hulk, my bad. There he is where she is with Spider-Man. And World War Hulk number 1 again. This is the prologue. The World Breaker. And then you're probably going to see nothing but a bunch of these. Because I'm a Hulk fanatic. World War Hulk number 1. It's all the different variant covers. Number 1 again. Number 1 again. Same cover. Number 1 again. Same cover. And then I got this, what is this? Planet Hulk. Giant Size Hulk. 2 stories. Looks like Hercules there. Snowman. Iceman. Black Widow. Angel. It's a one-shot story. And what do we got here? World War Hulk Frontline, #1. World War Hulk Frontline #2. There he is fighting the Thing. And then here's number 3. Fighting tanks, looks like. Yep. Hulk's hit list. Who's next? This is issue 4. And Frontline, issue 5. That's Century right there. And then the last issue, 6. And another What If Planet Hulk, which I told this was worth some money, but I don't know.